Yo, 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 what's going on, great people and all of the great land? Y'all already know what it is. It's your favorite fantasy football homeboys in the house. Your guy, Nick Wilcox. Your guy, Johnny Main. As you can tell, Johnny is in his terrible towel mood. And obviously, if you didn't watch the games, you would know about the Steelers winning today. So I'll let Johnny gloat in his own greatness in a little while when it comes to that. The reaction show for today's football show, Week 14 reaction show, is here in the house, along with Sunday Night Football between the Chiefs and the Texans. It's going to get kick started at 8:20 p.m. EST. We got the showdown lineup for y'all tonight as well. That being said, let's get started. Calibrator. Oh, dang it. I thought the Bears were going to
win. Yep, you and me too, man. You and me too. I got out of Dodge on a parlay. So is
that a good thing?
Oh yeah. I got out of Dodge on the parlay. Yeah, I was gonna ride it out, especially after that Caleb Williams.
Oh, you checked out early?
Oh hell yeah. Ain't no shame in my game. Listen, ain't no shame at all. Look, dude, I'm out here for the people. You feel me?
Yo.
I'm out here for the people.
You're out here for your wallet.
Shit, you ain't getting out of them parlays early. What you doing?
Oh man, sometimes I think I've only done it like once this year though, and it's only because most times what happens is the cash out option usually isn't there, or they give you the bullshitest ass cash out. Like I'm like, you're not even giving my money back, DraftKings or FanDuel, or whatever. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, yeah, we'll get into that. The Bears-Packers game went obviously, boneheaded Caleb Williams at the end. What else can we talk about? Anyhow, the 1 p.m. games, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some injuries and weird performances per usual. But first things first, Miami rolled up, and Achane almost rewrote the record book. And injury had other plans. Yeah, a little questionable injury with the ribs. The good news is, coming out of this game, is that it wasn't anything significant for one of my star players. Apparently he could have gotten back in the game if it was an actual situation where they actually needed him. But luckily they didn't because, Dolphins smacked them fools up in New York today. So not much more to write about this one, in my opinion. It's just Miami. We called this one. The line was the 2.5 didn't make any sense. It really was just Miami's ground game, literally. Just beating the Jets down. And then look, when Achane left the game, it was Jalen Wright. So if something were significant to happen with Achane, maybe he missed next week, whatever. Obviously, Wright won't be talked about tomorrow night. But hopefully we'll find out a little bit more information in regards to availability for Achane next week. But other than that, that's all I got. I mean, look, Miami, they're still in the, they're still not mathematically eliminated yet. So there's still a chance for them to sneak into the postseason if they just need to keep on winning and they need a ton of help.
This would, first of all, the first thing I want to say is, man, why don't you just become a damn Dolphins fan, man? Because, you don't even root for your team.
Nope, not happening. Next subject.
You don't even, what do you mean next subject? What do you the entire time I've known you? The entire time I've known you, I'm just thinking about this. The entire time I've known you, I feel like you've talked more about Devon Achane than I've heard you talk about the Jets.
I mean, look, come on, really?
I mean, that would almost be like me, talking about Jamar Chase nonstop. Just become a Dolphins fan.
It ain't happening. Okay.
Anyways. Yeah, of course, the one time that actually this is the second time that I bank on the New York Jets. All I could think about was New Jack City and Ice-T. Bet on you bet on a crackhead. That's pretty much what I feel like as far as the New York Jets, man. Of course, Tyrod Taylor would get hurt. Of course he would. That would make the most logical sense ever that would happen. And of course, also as well in that same boat, I go 1,000 over Devon Achane in all of my DFS lineups, and of course, this is what I get. This is what
You weren't the only one today, all right?
Nope.
So
well, it's 34% of people. 34% of people in the tournament, but yeah, man, not a lot at all, man. Brees Hall, he didn't even do his normal Brees Hall. Actually, he
there
didn't
was
even
no
catch.
touchdown work for him, yo.
He
Even
didn't even
when
catch.
even when Brady
pass.
Cook came in,
He
like
didn't even
yo,
catch a pass, man. Like this is, and then I don't know, man. Darren Waller didn't do anything today, man.
nope,
Like this
they
was
didn't.
it.
He's in
It wasn't.
schedule still great the rest of the way though. So
Yeah, no, I mean it wasn't. I mean, like it wasn't a bad beat, man. Just crazy shit happens, man.
Beat him.
44 points. Devon Achane doesn't play. Tyrod Taylor doesn't play. Like, of course, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Don't worry, we're getting close. Yeah, our lineup did 144. Commanders, yo. Man, tell you, yo. Are you baby sipping that or shoddy? He's frozen, or he's just holding the bottle. I'm not sure which one. Or maybe I'm frozen. I don't know. But that being said, look, like, just Miami continues to roll and the injuries and all this stuff. So, what else you gonna do, man? What else you gonna do? No, seriously, am I frozen out or is he frozen out? In chat, let me know, or am I the one frozen? Because I don't know. Really don't know, actually. Can't tell if we're live or not. Oh boy. Can't tell if we're live or not. Yeah, we are. Okay. Try to make sure we were good. I'm not sure where Johnny went. I guess he left. So I'll wait for to go over the Steelers. So I'm gonna let him go over that. But yep, a game that started really weird. A 3-3 start for Seattle and Atlanta. Seahawks kept rolling 5 of their last 6, and JSN keeps leveling up every week, right? Because look, JSN called this one today, was very confident and very bold about this. And look, man, like JSN delivered for us. So if you had JSN, obviously you've started him everywhere season long today. That was not a no-brainer. It was just the rest of the overall like the rest of this team, this unit with Seattle. I can't figure out who the actual running back is for Seattle anymore. Literally. Can someone brief me on who it's going to be? Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, whoever third string guy got some run today. Like, they always give you some random third string or some run. Even in blowouts, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's weird. But Seattle is just a weird team when it comes to fantasy in general outside of JSN. So Darnold bounced back, obviously, in this spot too. And that being said, like, look, Seattle kept rolling. They overall have to keep on rolling because, the Niners were on a bye, so they're up on them. But in terms of how things see fit for the NFC West division, we'll have to find out how the Chargers do Monday. I'm sorry, not the Chargers. Wow. We'll have to figure out how everything else shapes out the rest of the week in terms of how, the rest of the race goes. And you're back, my guy.
I have literally no idea what happened. I was just sitting here and
I thought it was me.
No, everything just like literally was completely blank. I was like looking around. I was like, what just happened?
I thought it was me, bro.
No, like literally my entire computer shut down. It's like, oh, all right, that's dope.
I was like, just getting ready, just talk about the Steelers, and all of a sudden, I was like, where'd he go?
Yeah.
And but I was just talking about Seattle and their win. And the other side for Atlanta is like, just I don't know what Atlanta's gonna do moving forward. Like, it's like the Penix situation is weird. Kirk Cousins, it's like you're not gonna rock with him moving forward. It's like, what is this franchise do for the quarterback situation? They're in a very much similar situation as Arizona. Like, only they actually have someone that can start the next year. What do you say to this overall? Like, when it comes to just like Seattle overall move forward, like obviously we'll talk about the Rams later, but like, where do you see this team in general? Because I know you love the Rams too. So,
well, the Seahawks, like, well, first I'll start with the Falcons. Like, I've been saying this for like the last 3 weeks, man. Like, damn, Raheem, Like I try to tell you. I try to tell you, Raheem. Try to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, Bishop about to get ready to cash him out of here, man. Like, he's about to like now. I will go ahead and start forecasting. Now that brother is who they need to go get in Pittsburgh as the defensive coordinator for next year. Once they get ready to release him, that's who they need to get as a defensive coordinator. But yeah, man, the Seahawks, I think I've said it before, man. I think there's only a few teams that they just don't match up with very well. But Sam Darnold is one of those guys, man. I like to kind of think of him in like the Dak Prescott light version, as far as big moments and him showing up. Like I think like he's done really well in the regular season. But like obviously when the playoffs hit, it's a little bit different. I know last year was the only time that's happened. So that's really my only concern with him. I think like they have a pretty solid team around him. And I think like, again, man, like they can play with any team in the NFL for sure. But I think the biggest key for the Seahawks really is going to be the ground game. And we all know like that's a huge part of the playoffs and the postseason is teams that, are able to establish a run and run the ball. And they have two quality running backs in Charbonnet and Ken Walker. So like, I think that's definitely a thing. And even when you look at a day like today, right? Like, Ken Walker had, 29 yards rushing.
I'm just saying the same. I'm not sure who the running back is for Seattle moving forward, and I'm done trying to figure it out. Like, I can't do it anymore. Like, I had to start Ken Walker in a spot today, and I wasn't happy about it, and I knew this was going to happen. It's just weird, yo.
No, I mean, like the thing about that is like, I mean, ain't no more guessing at this point. Like, if you got him, like you're still playing, like that's a decision you have to make it every single week. Like, you have to make that decision because, I mean, at the end of the day, like again, like they're third in the league as far as points scored, and like a touchdown and 40 yards, like maybe that'll get the job done for you. But on the other side of things, Kyle Pitts, he stacked up back-to-back weeks, man, that have been pretty solid, man, at the tight end position. So like that's pretty solid if you got him and you're still hanging around. And then Bijan, like, you know what it is with him, and you know what you're getting. So yeah, man, I think like, yeah, maybe Raheem Morris, maybe he makes it to the end of the season. Maybe he doesn't, but I really am not going to be shocked with him probably being one of the first coaches that's canceled. Canceled. Yeah.
Okay. It's your time, my guy. Go right ahead.
Yeah, like I think today, I said it obviously in the pregame as far as like the Steelers and like what their team was made of and like how this team was constructed. And I think today was just a really good example of that, right? Like when you talk about a situation where this team is constructed to be the defense anyway, they have to have a lead. They have to have a lead. And if they don't have a lead, then like it doesn't work. Like it does not work. And there's certain formulas and certain situations that all teams, man, whether it be hoops or whether it's this right here, like they're just not built for. And even on a day like today, where like they still almost found a way to freaking lose the game. Let's keep it $150 out here. Like they still, like they were an Isaiah Likely catch away from this being a completely different conversation. And you can turn your head if you want to. Like it is what it is.
Man, you just find anything to complain about, bro. Your team won.
I'm not. I'm not.
You didn't have a chance in the last few minutes, bro.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm keeping it $150.
Oh my goodness!
I'm keeping it $150, and that's what it was. The game was, and it's a game of inches for sure. Like obviously I'll say that. But just the difference, obviously, is the Pittsburgh Steelers offense just being aggressive. That made all the difference in the world. DK Metcalf finally decided to show up and play today.
Finally
decided
DK Metcalf showed up today.
Yeah, finally decided to show up and play. So yeah, man. I mean, like overall, like a couple of injuries, obviously for the Steelers, man. And like, man, you see the headline here, man. Like nobody loves drama more than Mike Tomlin, man. I guess maybe Aaron Rodgers, maybe. Maybe, you know what I mean? But, again, like you are not like, there's so many different angles. Like I could take this, man, like ground game practically, it is what it is. Derrick Henry still manufactured 94 yards. Keaton Mitchell 76 yards.
Before he got hurt.
Like we still have a problem stopping the run. I'm happy that the Steelers won. Like, I have not been one of those Steelers fans that has been like lose out. I will never say I want my team to lose. Like, I just won't say it. Will I be pissed off with them? Will I be frustrated with them? Yes, yes, and yes. And I still think like they still have some work to do, as I just mentioned. Like, Raheem Morris is a great candidate, I feel like, for them as far as being a defensive coordinator. But nonetheless, man, Pittsburgh gets a win. Like, they've had a lot of success against Lamar Jackson in the past anyway, just as it's been even a healthy Lamar. We've actually done pretty well against him. So, yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is, man. Next week, we got the Miami Dolphins, I believe, on Monday Night Football, which should be very, very, very interesting, considering the fact that the Dolphins do offensively are so explosive and the Steelers are so suspect. But who knows, man? Maybe it's maybe we get the best version of Jalen Ramsey next week as well, man. But anyways, we'll take the dub, man. And at one point, dude, Aaron Rodgers was the #1 fantasy quarterback in the 1 p.m. slates. Like, going into the fourth quarter, he had the most points. I was like, of course. Why wouldn't he? Of course. And then why wouldn't DK Metcalf like burn up the slate when he's 3% on? And yeah, I played him probably at.
He has been low salary. He's been low salary for a couple of weeks now, though. So he's been in that like 5-ish range or whatever and stuff. He's just kind of hanging out there. So it's not shocking, but the way he performed today, like, yeah. This the question mark is, it's like, yeah, like, can that consistently happen? Like, because you're gonna need those big plays to keep happening for Metcalf, in order to have any type of chance moving forward, like, to do anything significant. So that's where I agree with you in terms of like, yeah, your team Steelers need to have this lead consistently moving forward. And it's like, can that happen? I don't know. As far as the Ravens go on the other side of things, like, Lamar, man, like, I don't know what to think of him anymore, really. At some point, what?
You say Lamar like that, it makes me think of Lambda, 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 Revenge of the Nerds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about a throwback.
Yeah.
It was weird, just the way he was out there just looking. So I don't know, man. We'll just have to see how Lamar looks moving forward. But again, he's literally the key to making the Ravens keep on happening. But kudos to them for making it a game, because it didn't look like it was going to be a game.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a cigar right now, I'd smoke the cigar and drink my beer right now, man, because I am happy. I am happy.
Just have your beer and sit back and relax.
I am happy. I am.
First of all, can't be angry. Not grumpy for the first time in a while.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Very true.
So speaking of upsets, Saints stun the fucking Bucks. A little voodoo, a little chaos, a little whole lot of rookie magic from Schropp and Neal. Neal's best game versus scores his first touchdown of the overall season. And these guys upset the Bucks. And I'll just say, like, just the Bucks are just another team that's just weird. Like, you expect them to perform, and then they don't. Emeka Egbuka, like, Baker Mayfield overthrew him, but he's something that was still in your hands that you should have caught, and you were wide open for a touchdown, Emeka Egbuka. And man, talk about hitting a rookie wall, man. Like, it's just like, are you ever gonna get out of that rookie wall phase? The good news for them is that Mike Evans coming back for next game. At least pretty much all signs point to that. But now Carolina up a half game on them we have 15, so 4 games left. So maybe seeing how everything's going to shake out. But what do you think of this, man? Because the Bucks I feel like the Bucks, in a spot where I thought they were pretty confident they were going to handle their business, didn't.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think this is just like a classic, like, division game, like, and then like the weather ended up playing a role in this game. And then, like, you just can't let teams hang around, man. I think, like, that's something that, like, the Bucks have been guilty of in the past, is just letting teams hang around. And the Saints have been pesky. They have been pesky all season long. You know what I mean? Like, they've been pesky all season long. So we're getting to that point in time of the year where like these pesky teams, like this is their Super Bowl, man. Like some of these big division games and things like that right there. I am glad for Devin Neal, man, because I did have to play him in a few spots this week. And so to see him, and I liked him a lot in college, man, like for sure, for sure. So like for me, it was a pretty solid day, like in that space. Like I didn't want to mess with that game. Because you're right, like the Bucks have looked weird, and a lot of people, myself included, Baker Mayfield fans, and like, oh well, like his back against the wall, that's when he does his best work, and it's like, bro, like, I don't know, man. There's a couple teams, man, that like over the last few weeks, man, these losses have been damning for them, and like Emeka Ibuka, listen, you never go full Ohio State, man. You never go full Ohio State. You just don't. You don't go full Ohio State. And he's going full Ohio State. Like that's all it is, man. He's going full Ohio State. Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna cue everything up to?
Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna go to. It's like, listen, you know what? I mean, I'm just like I'm over here just thinking in my head, like,
bro, like
what?
Oh Lord, man. Good Lord. Ew. Ew.
You go and then I mean, I'll talk about Chris Godwin, like the guy that also single-handedly tanked my DFS day today with his 8 targets for.
Played him today?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did. Listen,
like confidently, like across the board.
Yeah, I definitely did. Because like the reason why I played him is because like everything like talking about Emeka Ibuka, like I felt the exact opposite, and I thought last week I was like, okay, like Chris Godwin, like he's finally not back, but like he's here. Like he's here. He's playing, and Baker's gonna target him. And like the weather, like I don't want to say it was the weather per se, but like, man, it wasn't a good look, man. And I think like if you would have told me that Baker Mayfield had 122 yards today in this game, I don't think anybody would have believed that right there. And obviously, if he's going to throw for more than 122 yards, I think we all have a feeling that it's going to be either the Godwin or Ibuka, and it wasn't pretty at all. So like, yeah, I did, and yeah, I got caught in the matrix. So it is what it is.
God, matrix, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you got? The Bucks or the Panthers for the division? I know.
Man. Golly, man.
Golly, man.
What's the Panthers' remaining schedule look like? What does the remaining schedule look like? I'm super serious. Like this is wild to me. Like we're even having this conversation, but I guess it makes perfect sense. Yeah, no, I can just see the last 5. Yeah. So all right. So if you want to look up the Panthers, I'll look up the Bucks.
Yep. So I can't believe we're talking about this.
I can't.
So Carolina gets the Saints next week, and then they play each other in 2 weeks.
Twice. Yeah, they play each other. And then the Bucks have the Falcons and the Dolphins. So
Seahawks for Carolina, the second to last game before they play the Bucks one more time. So
wow.
It's almost like they knew this was gonna happen.
And it feels like I'm gonna say the Bucks, but I'm not saying it confidently.
I'm not saying it confidently. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing. It's pretty narrow. It's like a 54-46% split for me right now, prediction wise. Because I don't know what Carolina is still after 14 games. I still don't know what really Carolina is. I know they want to run the football. You know what I'm saying? I know their secondary is pretty solid. JC Horn is a freaking beast back there.
Mm-hmm.
But their front seven is still very questionable in my eyes at times. Their offensive line is pretty decent, and then Bryce Young is too inconsistent. So I don't know what I'm going to get from Bryce Young from a week to week matchup basis, and they have the harder schedule for the last few games. So
they do, but like I'm looking at this right now, and I'm like, I think like the Panthers play to they play to exactly what the Buccaneers aren't. Like they play literally exactly like if the Bucks are like if they play the way they've been playing over the last handful of weeks, like the Panthers will beat them. They will beat them. But I did some self-reflection here, not to spend too much time on this, but I was like, you know what? you can't quit your favorite team and your favorite players like when the going gets tough. You know what I mean? And so like I think like maybe Baker Mayfield, maybe he's got one in the holster, man, but like whew, it is not looking good right now. Not looking good.
No, it's not. So that it just is what it is, man. Like, but they say we'll find out. Onto a quick headline: Titans steal one on the road as Cam Ward outshined Shador in the upset over the Brownies. Yep, Titans, 4.5 point underdog going in, and it was a wild game, yo. Like, what? How many points were scored in this game? 60?
Definitely more than 33 and a half or 30. Yeah, more than 33 and a half.
And the weather held up pretty nicely too. Like,
yeah, and none of them
364 yards passing though.
Did not. You know what the worst part about this is literally, man.
The only rookie that's done that this season, over 300 yards passing.
2 weeks ago, dude. I like when Baker got hurt on that Sunday night game. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna need another quarterback, like my Scott Fishbowl.
Here we go.
I still had Cam Ward. I didn't drop him, but I was like, all right, like whatever. I was like, I'm just gonna pick Shador. Yeah. So of course, like I start Baker Mayfield and Caleb Williams today over Shador Sanders.
Oh my goodness. Good
yeah, Snoop, man. I feel you. I'm a little upset too, bro. But it is what it is.
The Bears stuff agree. You know what?
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Let me just hold my comments.
That's fine, man. It's a division game. Like that's a game, like like
he said I offered him some cheese though.
He's stupid. Got cheese.
Sick. Now that's sick. Talk about salt in the wound. Most of the lineup smashed today. Yeah, I know. Some unfortunate situation that stopped us from really making some good coin today. It is what it is. Favor, give a shout to Snoop. Tell them the Bears have better days ahead. No,
they do, baby. They do.
No.
They do.
No. Johnny Cam, I'm not.
They do. They do. They.
You guys are fine. Bears making the playoffs. Like, come on.
Show some character. Show some character today, man. Show some character.
They're fine.
But but this game, man, like nobody had this one right here, man, for sure. And then
I told people I like the over, but it wasn't confident. But it was like, come on.
I mean, like we were like, they're NFL teams, like they should.
They are, but no one said it's 60 points combined.
No,
like, what?
Of course,
especially for the Browns defense that we've been kind of,
that's the shocker.
You know
that's the shocker.
Gary didn't have a sack in this game. Like it was like,
that's wild. Yeah, that's the shocker.
And
I think like we should have known what type of day it was when we were like, Jerry Jeudy breaks open for.
Oh, I know. Don't get me
started.
Yeah,
like we should have known.
Took out a league there. Oh, Jerry Jeudy's still in the waiver wire. Of course he is. He sucks. Like
Jerry Jeudy trash.
What are you talking about?
Jerry Jeudy trash. He trash. I'm right there with Steve Smith. He a Jag.
One game, one good ball team. Like, come on.
He a Jag. He a Jag. That's what he is.
He's a Jag.
Yeah. But no, man. I mean, I ain't getting no tighten up messages today, but yeah, shout out Tennessee. You know what else is really crazy about this? Like, again, not to go like super wild. Cam Ward has not won at home yet. He won in Arizona and he won.
I know.
This is wild, man. And then freaking Tony Pollard, dude.
Oh,
Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard. Man.
Over 150 rush yards.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
Listen, you know what this makes me want to say? You damn kids, get off my yard. Is what it makes me want to say, man. Playing DFS, man, with Tony Pollard out here, man. Get off my damn yard. It's crazy, man. Yeah, that was a wild game, though, bro. Wild game.
Can't believe 60 points combined, yo. That's
wild. I'm pretty sure Shador is, he's the number 2 quarterback of the week so far.
On the week right now, yeah.
Yeah, number 2.
Yep. Moving on. Yep, Daniel's hurt again. Thanks a fucking lot, by the way. Like, thanks for getting hurt again. And yeah, Zach Ertz, man, that was bad.
Yeah.
See that clip, yo?
Oh, yeah, I did. The worst thing that can happen is when they're like if I see it live, I'm like, bleh. But like if it's like warning graphic, don't watch this, I'll be like, let me
watch this.
And I'm like, oh man, that really sucks. But like real time, I'm like ready to vomit.
Hey yo.
For real, man. And this was crazy too, because like the Commanders, they wasn't supposed to win this game. I mean, they were supposed to win. Like they were supposed to win this game. Like they just like played their asses off on Sunday night. And then 9 shows up.
They look like pure trash out there, man. I'm like, yo, what are we doing here? It's like, yeah, the Commanders were such a good team last year. Like, I didn't think it would just drop down like this. It's weird, yo. It's just weird, man.
It seems that's like a common trend for like some of these quarterbacks.
Well, the next one suck. Like,
yeah, it's a common trend, man, for sure.
Rookie season, CJ Stroud, yep, looking like that too, right?
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels been hurt all year.
So
yeah. That's unfortunate. But yeah, Minnesota, blanked them, and after they got blanked last week, so JJ McCarthy, like I'm not gonna. We know the Commanders' defense is not like like I said, their pass defense is definitely gross, but it was still a weird game. Like statistically, I'm like the Vikings didn't do much. I feel like they did what they needed.
They didn't. They literally if you look at like there's nothing that sticks out like on the other side of things. Like turnovers is really what it is. Turnovers. You know what I mean? Like it's just gross, man.
Just really wild. I wish we had more to tell you guys about this game and these two teams, really, but they ain't going.
Listen, man. Well, welcome. Listen, this is our worst night. This is my worst nightmare. Is week 14, week 15, like where they start like not playing guys all like too. Yeah, like this is my I love this time of year, but I hate it. And this is like this is the reason why it's like, oh God, man. Nothing like there's nothing worse than like I said, like I've been warming it up for the last 2 weeks and having your star players, Devon Achane, and then being like, you know what? You all right. You all right. You all right. Like, I mean, I get it, but like it sucks, man. Like it's the game we play, man. So man, listen, you know what? We
have injuries.
Listen, man, we just need to put on some sad music here in the background and just let the show roll. You know, we ain't got no good news for nobody, man.
Yeah, I mean, the only caveat I could take out of this one is I did play a couple teams that didn't Jones today. So, but like, man, yeah, pretty much it's almost all confirmed that Daniel Jones tore his Achilles. And you hate to see that. And yeah, the playoff momentum for the Colts pretty much too. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's out the window, but this could be a very hard adjustment. With 4 games left, now starting a quarterback and Riley Leonard. So I think Anthony Richardson's still on the IR, right? Or he's done for the year, something like that. I didn't get a chance to look that up before we got on, but I'm like, yeah, that's terrible for the Colts.
Right here.
It's not my swag.
No, it ain't my swag either, bro. It ain't my swag.
It's terrible. It is trash, and I hate to see it. Because we all know Daniel Jones was looking really stellar this year. And that being said, though, the Colts unfortunately lose this game, and yeah, moving forward, I don't even know I know they still got division games still to play.
I think they got the Jags again for sure. They do,
yeah.
Yeah. So they got to at least have 2 more division games for sure. I think that's the way everybody's schedule kind of looks. It's like we're at that place where they at least got 2 division games. So
yeah, next week.
Oh boy, it must be bad. It must be bad. I remember it's got to be because I remember JT's playoff schedule was rough. I remember it. Oh man,
rough on paper, bro.
Oh man. Oh no.
I'll say this though. I mean, Riley Leonard didn't look crazy bad.
No,
he looked way better than a freaking Max Brommer or how JJ McCarthy looked a couple weeks ago. It's like he looked better than that because he could scramble and stuff. So
yeah.
He's athletic, so I'll give him that, and that should open a little things up for Jonathan Taylor moving forward. And the offense looked pretty okay. It's just again like we obviously know like it may not get to a level where we expect it to be moving forward. But again, the schedule down the stretch: Seattle next week.
Oh my God!
Oh no, the Niners that week following after.
Okay.
The Jags in 3 weeks.
Ugh.
And the freaking Texans to finish the season.
Ugh.
Yep. Here we are, folks. Here we are.
All I can literally think about is just like how I've been riding Jonathan Taylor all year long, and now it's like,
yep. Now you're bracing yourself, right?
Now I'm bracing myself, like literally. Oh God, that's so bad, man.
Yeah,
your Tyler Warren shares too, man.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Shares.
At least I have some hope still with a rookie quarterback or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if I'm rookie. I don't know if he's a rookie. Second person, second year guy or something.
I feel like he might be a rookie. I think he is.
He might be actually. I thought he was at least a second year guy, but no, he's a rookie.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He is, but I thought he was for some reason. I thought he was a second year guy. Anyhow,
he just old looking. That's it. He carry old like that.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. That was awful. Yep. Yeah, that was bad.
The one thing, like the other thing too, man, like this Colts and Jags game.
Yeah.
Again, like not a bad beat, man. 55 points scored in this game. 55 points scored in this game. And this is where I was like wanting to get to so bad. Like I was wanting to get to this game so bad. And like the rain, and then not the rain. And then, guess who decides to show up today? Mr. Thomas decides to show up and play a little football.
Who's that?
Thomas. Oh. Yeah. 3 for 87 today.
I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead to you.
He is. He's dead to me still. Yeah.
Okay.
But and then Britton Strange, like, he didn't really do anything. Jacoby had like the one touchdown.
Because the game script, man, it's like.
And then Tim Patrick, bro. Like, if I had to live through another week of Tim Patrick being the guy for the Jags, bro, like, this is crazy. That's crazy work. Crazy work, man.
Bro.
Crazy work. Hold on. Before I stop my rant here, somebody said they need our help. And then if you want to get to this showdown slate here.
Yep. I need 20 points. I have Jaden Higgins, Hampton, or Vidal. Who do I pick?
I'm assuming just one of them is what you need. I'm assuming. And if it is,
I'm just going to go. I'm going to tell you, say Hampton, because worst case scenario, if he's for some reason, if he's late scratched, whatever, you got Vidal. The worst thing it can happen is you play Jaden Higgins, he comes up like 13 points short, and then all of a sudden, like, Hampton finds himself a way to have a nice blowout game tomorrow night. Yeah. Could be opposite. I mean, the Eagles have been susceptible against the run the last couple of weeks. So, and who knows how Hampton's like role going to look like, him finally coming off the IR, but you got to go with the guy that is a bit more talented and is the running back here. So I'd say Hampton.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
But I'm not sure if he has to play 2 out of 3 or just because it looked like, or it's just 1, but
I feel like it's just 1. I'm gonna share my screen so we have this here and then.
Yep, let's do it. The showdown slate, folks. The showdown slate. Gotcha. The showdown slate between the Chiefs.
Damn, Uncle Chip, stay off that Mountain Dew.
What's that now?
I said, damn, Uncle Chip, stay off that Mountain
Dew. Hey, yo. Hilarious. Jesus. Oh, my goodness, yo. I can't believe I drunk some of that when I was younger. I always loved the code red. Always loved the code red. But
oh my God, man, all that mess, man. I was like, damn, boy, I can't. I said, man, I can't. Man, only damn soda I can drink is like a Sprite, mild, and ginger ale.
Right?
Ginger ale. Ginger ale with some Robitussin. It'll make you
maybe once a year a root beer. You know what I'm saying? Like once a year.
Soda, I'll do that.
That's about it.
I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. So no, this game, bro. Like this is a tricky one here too, man. This is a tricky one.
Yeah, because the matchups on paper, they just don't give us much to go off of.
No.
Like I'm saying, both defenses have been really good coming into this one for the most part via season long, especially the Texans. So it's like one of those situations where it's like you just got to go with you got to go with you feel like the best player, even if it's not the best matchup. So I guess where it starts off for me, it's like how do we get different at captain? and then we go from there.
Oh,
So
man.
it's like, do we go Travis Kelce
Oh,
at
my
captain
God.
for the
Oh,
volume potentially? Do you go Kareem Hunt in hopes that
oh,
the Chiefs have an opportunity to lead the game late?
oh.
Do you go with Nico Collins because he could definitely get a ton of targets? Even though against a Chiefs defense that, they aren't invincible. You know what I'm saying? Trey McDuffie, you know what I'm saying? He was getting lost in the sauce the last time we saw him.
Eyes in the backfield.
You know what I'm
Eyes
saying?
in the
Like, getting
backfield.
lost in the sauce against those Dallas Cowgirls receivers. So,
Yeah.
that's the last time we've seen him. So, yeah, where do you think we should start? Where do you want to start?
Oh, God, man. I'll quickly, I'm like, my gut tells me Patrick Mahomes is what
Crystal
Patrick
ball.
Mahomes,
Crystal
Patrick
ball.
Mahomes or Rasheed Rice is what my gut tells me. Just
Yep.
because,
Okay.
must win
I'm
at
okay with it.
home, but there's no real difference. Like, if you take one, you got to take the other. Like, you know what I mean? So, let's just go. I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go Rasheed Rice.
Yep. Makes sense.
And
So you're leaving Kelsey off the board.
Well, let's see what we got, man. Because we get some pay down options, too. Like with the as far as pricing goes, because we can look at some guys, some pass catchers for the Texans, like Christian Kirk, 3,200. Like that's our cheap pay down option. We could do that. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, as far as Texans or just pay down options, I don't know what your thoughts are in that space, but I don't mind Christian Kirk at all here.
No, that's perfect. Christian Kirk's perfect.
Um,
It's because you have a veteran receiver there in Christian Kirk that I'm not sure what ownership would be on him, but it's something where I know the other guys are getting love, like Jaden Higgins and stuff like that, and even potentially Noel and stuff like that, potentially for really cheap. And Schultz is the whole thing I have with Schultz is a bad matchup. The inline targets he gets versus the Kansas City Chiefs, they're like a top 5 for a defense that holds those type of situations locked down. So it's Schultz probably could get 4 catches, maybe 35 yards or whatever, but it's not like Christian Kirk. I think he can find his way to having a better outcome in this spot.
Yeah, I put together just quickly Kirk, Kelce, and Chubb, and I know those are kind of ancillary pieces for the Texans because I don't feel like the Chiefs would or should let guys like Nico Collins and Woody Marks beat them. But obviously, we've seen crazier things happen for sure.
Because I would just rather just play Kareem Hunt at 74 versus Woody Marks at 84. Only real reason is because it's $1,000 difference, and it's also I'm not sure how Woody Marks gonna be healthy or whatever, but even if he is, it's the only way he really pays off his price tag if he's not only scored a touchdown but also getting a ton of check down work too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm at risk at 8,400, but
yeah, the only thing I don't like about this actual build right here is that it's there's no money left on the table. Because that's well, no, bro, that's what happens is most people just they zero it out, and that's how you get different right out of the gate is by leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I don't like about this build. So I'm gonna rebuild it. So
okay.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try it again with. I'm gonna try Rice, Kelce, and then let me see what else. Let me see if I big timed it. Or you know what, CJ Stroud actually has played pretty well against the Chiefs in the past, man. He really has. Let me see what this gives us. Yeah, that's gonna hurt us if we go that route.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna see what. Let me see. Yeah, that is going to bottom us out for sure.
That's gonna bottom us out for sure. He said.
All right, so shoot. So let's just do this then. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try Mahomes, Rice, Stroud, Jaden Higgins, Christian Kirk, and then if we go Nick Chubb now, we still have a little bit of money on the table. Or we could even go Pacheco. We could even go Pacheco or team defense here in this space. We got no running back or no kicker or no defense. So or maybe man, we can't even get up. Yeah, we can't get back up there. Let's see. Try this. No, yeah, I'll try this.
So we're definitely not on Schultz, right? No Schultz, right? At all. 5,400.
I mean, I'm cool if we want to play him.
I wasn't. I just wanted to just double check with you.
Yeah, no, we got Kirk. I mean, we got Kirk and Chubb. I mean, we can go like you can go Mahomes. Damn, it still leaves me in the same situation.
Chubb like that, but
because I do think like Xavier Worthy is not going to be played tonight. Like, he's not going to be played aggressively for sure.
Yeah, no, 6,600. It's kind of like you wish his salary was a bit lower, but it's also like, man, like, yeah, nah.
Oh, actually, no, I take that back. Like, no, it leaves us $200, so we are different. We are different. So Mahomes, Rice, Stroud, Worthy, Kirk, Chubb leaves us with $200.
Ooh, boy, but it's like.
All right, I'm going to clear it out, and I'm going to run it one more time. This is the last one. This will be the last one. We don't have
this is the last one, damn it.
It'll have to be. It'll have to be. So if we really want to,
I guess my thing is like I don't want to do a lineup without Kelsey for some reason.
Okay, all right, okay.
But at the same time, it's like if you're telling me like it's just because again, like we all know the correlation. It's like the correlation there. It's like 8,800 Kelsey. Like he should be like a 9 something player in this spot. Like he should be like close to Nico's price, but he's not. So like I kind of want to take advantage of that situation. But man, like it's definitely difficult building tonight.
Yeah, it's getting tight here. So
definitely.
All right, I'm gonna get like really
different.
I'm gonna go CJ Stroud.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Nico.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go Jaden Higgins, and then I'm gonna go Mahomes.
Really? Higgins, huh? Mahomes at captain?
No, Stroud at captain.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get super different.
I like
super different. Yeah, I'm gonna get super different. Kirk, and then God, I wish I could get to Xavier Worthy with Mahomes because I got nobody else.
You can, but
daggone it, man.
It's just my problem there. It's like if Worthy doesn't pay off for you and Kelsey is the one, which predictably most likely happens, it's like you're definitely behind the field and there's no way you're gonna catch up.
Man, I've been getting my ass handed to me. All right, here we go. I don't like this lineup, but okay. Oh my God.
I know. You gotta take a gross piece here.
Oh man. All right. Stroud, Nico, Worthy, Mahomes.
I'm gonna get really different. I'm gonna get really different in this spot.
Oh my God.
Come on. Really?
Yep. Oh shit. Stroud, Nico. Oh my God. Will you stop? Stroud, Nico. I'm gonna go Kirk. Then I'm just gonna go like Mahomes and then screw it with whatever, man. Jaden Higgins. And then I can't, like, I'm just gonna So I can do that. That's what I can do. There we go. That's it. Boom. Done. There it is. All right.
All right.
All right. I got there. So
You got there.
yeah. So Stroud, Mahomes, Nico, Xavier Worthy, Dalton Schultz, Christian Kirk.
You know, they
That's
say
it.
good luck. You know, they say good luck to you, homie.
Bro, that's gross. That's gross. Ugh.
So you want to talk about what you got for the Texans Chiefs tonight?
Other than like as far as the game itself, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Texans in 4.5, man. Like I don't see why not. Like at this point, I think like if you go back and you think about again, like just historically, like how they played against the Chiefs, like
Yeah.
they've played them pretty tough. They played them pretty tough in Houston. They played them pretty tough at Arrowhead. And I think like this actually might be a better version of the Texans. So I'm doing it right now. I'm actually throwing it in right now. 8:22 kickoff. So yeah, I'll do this here and we'll see how it goes, man.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. What you got for props, man? So I can go ahead and throw something in here.
I don't got much. It's really just two. This I just don't like this.
No, it's an ugly game.
It's an ugly game. It's more likely I'm gonna probably see if I can do something live. But I like Patrick Mahomes over 240 pass yards. I think this is a spot where at home we all know Patrick Mahomes is a lot better. He's been over this line for the last 5. And yeah, like he averages 290 pass yards per game. So statistically, this seems like a good spot for him in general and based on the numbers. And then Travis Kelce over 4.5 catches. It's just a Mahomes effect. I think it's just one of those spots where the Chiefs are in a must-win situation going out in order to keep their playoff hopes intact. And that should be where now we start relying more on Travis Kelce because the chemistry, we've been there before. I know where you're going to be, stuff like that. So I think that is a spot where against a vaunted Texans defense tonight, this should be Mahomes' safety blanket. So couple easy ones. We should knock it out park tonight as long as the Chiefs keep things intact. So yeah, that's what I got for y'all.
Word.
As far as the game goes, I like the Chiefs to cover. They're just a better team at home. I respect the Texans defense a lot. It's just more of like I don't know. I've said this countless times before. Stroud, not a good road quarterback. And now you get frigid temperatures out in Kansas City. I think it's like less than 20 degrees tonight. And yeah, I just don't trust CJ Stroud in this spot. But again, could I be wrong? Of course. But I think in terms of Kansas City, they got to bounce back. They had an ugly loss. They've had 10 days to prepare for this one. And I just think the Chiefs, they're a much better team at home and they cover at home. So taking them.
Fair enough. Just doing a little bit of backdoor research here while you were talking. It's nothing that really like jumps out really, other than I think I've got something here. I'm gonna take my hand at it here, see what happens. But yeah, why not, man? I'm gonna give it a shot and see here because it seems pretty consistent here. So I'll take these two things. Actually, bump it to 3 with Nico. And I'll give myself a shot here, man. See how it goes. But been getting killed, so of course it'll go sideways.
It is gonna go sideways. Sheesh,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, oh well. Of course, it kicked me out of everything, but things I was gonna be. Yeah, that's all right. I'll be able. Yeah, I'll be able to get back to it.
You sure will. Shoot.
Yeah. I'll be
That's
able
why
to
we
get
have
back to
live
it.
props, baby.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Kareem Hunt touchdown.
Oh,
I'm gonna go CJ Stroud 240 passing yards. Well, it won't give me 240 now. It'll give me 225, so I'll gladly take that. at -135. And then Nico, I will take him for 70 yards. So we'll have a little little 3-pick parlay action here. So we'll do that. Ooh, of course, they'll let you do everything on this here.
Of course, they let you do everything in this year.
Yeah, no, you get your little boost, man. You can boost up to 100. I bet y'all do want me up to 100. You egg sucking dogs. Yeah. All right. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So it looks like we got All right. Let's see here. We got this one right here, man. Pick is in pod here. Kelsey 3 catches, Collins 40, Kareem 20. Like Mahomes rushing, man. I think like that's definitely a good one to get with for sure. Any type of big game, man. Mahomes rushing yards. I always try to at least pay attention to it, see if I get any type of good run on it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. Just in the last reason why I got to that spot, Stroud, the last 2 matchups, 245 and 244 respectively in passing yards in the divisional game, and then at the end of the year, and then Nico's 60 yards, 80 yards respectively in both spots, and then Kareem Hunt has had a touchdown in the last 2 games here in this space. So we'll see if we can get history to repeat itself, and see if I can't slide some money back into Mrs. Maribel's bank account here. You know what I mean? Oh man,
I can't with you, bro. Oh man, I got an easy one for everybody. I just put in live. So 60 yards receiving for Nico, 2 catches for Kirk, 15 Mahomes rushing yards, 40 receiving yards for Kelsey, along with 4 catches, 30 rush yards for Hunt, and then 200 passing for CJ. So hopefully we got a nice little end to the night for purposes. Otherwise, looks like another break-even week so far. But then obviously, come back tomorrow because we'll be talking about Monday Night Football. Can't with you, yo. We'll talk about waiver wire, week 15 as well as we go over that. Hopefully navigate, for some of you guys that had these injuries this past week as well, like trying to look to navigate through that along with the waiver wire, as for all the people that are making the playoffs, making their pushes, or if you're like me in some leagues, just sitting back and wait to take advantage of your league mates because you're on bye. So that being said, as the gong goes off, that being said, check us out tomorrow night, 7 p.m. EST, when we go over all that for y'all. Johnny, any final thoughts for the people?
Hopefully CJ Stroud don't go full-blown Ohio State tonight. That's all I got to say.
Jesus. Jesus Christ. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Peace out. We out. Peace.